Monica McNutt in the studio. The Verizon halftime report. 2 quarters completed. The Garden. Knicks and Spurs. Knicks up 2.
Peace, diehards. I am here, your boy Evru. What's good, guys? I'm not sure if you heard my stomach growling just now. It was loud as hell. I know I heard it in my headphones, so I'm quite sure you guys heard it on the mic. Man, yo, talk about losing weight. There it goes again. My stomach's gonna be growling tonight. The diet is going really good, y'all. I've been trying to lose weight, as you guys know, man. I'm like 240 last time I checked. Not last time I checked. When I started, 240. Now I'm like 235. So in like a week and a couple of days, like a week and a day, I lost 5 pounds. Most of it is water weight, I want to say, but whatever it is, the diet is going strong. I lost 5 pounds. Like I said, it was good, but the healthy way to lose weight is like 2 pounds a week. You know what I'm saying? So 2 pounds a week, I'll take that. 5 pounds a week, I'm gonna start tweaking a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be losing that much weight, man. But anyway, speaking of losing weight, Knicks lost the lead a little bit today, and then we got it back, and it's been back and forth. It's actually been a good game, so that's all you really ask for from your team is to go back and forth and give you a good game. This guy that they have highlighted here on the NBA thing, let me make it a little bit bigger. DeJounte Murray is a good player, man. He's a guy that I wish that we had, somebody that can anchor the defense. He would totally make everybody happy, man. With the steals, him just being a good defender. He stripped R.J. Barrett just now before the half. R.J. Barrett, they had him on running point basically, and you can't have like a guy that that's used to guarding good ball handlers. You can't have R.J. Barrett coming down the court, with something like that, man. So it is nice. You want R.J. to run the offense, but his handle's so suspect. Somebody like DeJounte Murray is going to strip him all night long. So anyway, let's get into some halftime stuff. Courtesy of NBA.com with the link here to show the score. 51-49, Knicks are up. Yo, before we get into that, man, I just wanted to point this out. We back into sports betting, man. So if you want to, click the link there. If you haven't signed up to DraftKings yet, DraftKings Sportsbook, you can click that, and then me and you both can get some bonus bets, man. So DraftKings, man, I actually got $50 on the Knicks game tonight, man. So hopefully I can win some money tonight on our Knicks. We're in a home game, back to back for San Antonio. I think they played the Brooklyn Nets last night, man. So hopefully the Knicks can take advantage. But on the flip side too, San Antonio's been on a road trip right now, and they actually had a bad road trip. So this is like a trap game for me, man. But I put $50 on it. Let's see what happens. I like to look at the first 2 quarters, so let's check those out. 26-23 in the first quarter. That's basically back and forth, but we lost the first quarter. We won the second quarter, man. So the Knicks stepped up, played a little bit better defense. I don't really know if it's that really. It's just the Knicks weren't making shots so much in the first quarter. Second quarter, we started making a lot more shots, getting alley-oops like they're showing on the highlights here with Obi Toppin. We'll talk more about that as time goes on. But if the Knicks can continue this trend here, we're up 28-23. We should be good. So if you want to talk about third quarter depth, a team like San Antonio can put us in the third quarter of depth tonight, man. So I really hope that the Knicks can hold them down, because they're gonna look to run, they're gonna look to shoot threes, they're gonna look to snap on defense on us, because that's what Greg Popovich does. Really good, halftime coach, making adjustments and stuff like that. So that third quarter, with Popovich there, and at this hard-working San Antonio team, we kind of going to be in trouble in this third quarter. So we'll see, man. I don't want to jinx our Knicks, but it is what it is, man. You got to give respect for due for what it is. Game charts. Let's look at the shot chart for San Antonio. San Antonio, they're kind of like the Knicks. They're shooting all over the place. Not too many corner threes. They missed a lot of threes in the corner. They're basically spread all over the place, man. They take good shots. That's old school coaching from Popovich. A lot of points in the paint there, as you can see. We'll see what the Knicks did. Knicks basically the same thing, almost identical shot charts. The Knicks missed there's a lot of X's in there. The Knicks weren't able to get to the corners to shoot threes. On the left-hand side at least, man. So, basically a spread offense. But it seems like the Knicks miss a lot of easy baskets there in the paint. So let's look to see what's going on with the leads and stuff. We're talking about the biggest lead for San Antonio was 8. Right now, the Knicks are currently in their largest lead with 4 points. Basically back and forth, man. This is a really good, NBA competition. Hopefully that we win, but it should be a good game going forward. Knicks are actually out rebounding San Antonio 30-25, 11-11 assists, steals. Knicks actually have 6 steals to San Antonio's 3. And everything else is it's pretty much straight across the board. Even the 25-30 rebounds, that's pretty much even for the most part there. The shooting from the field about the same. 3-point percentage 25-33 is basically the same. 75-88 is basically the same too. So, we'll see here. Here's my 3 keys that I love to talk about. San Antonio points in the paint. They're destroying us. Absolutely. Their center is kicking Mitchell Robinson's ass down low. Rebounding, second chance points. I'm surprised the Knicks are up by 7 with second chance points. Mitchell Robinson is down there. He's a rebound, offensive rebounding king. But points in the paint. This 28 points here. Knicks are playing good defense, man. Clyde mentioned that both teams are playing good defense, but the Knicks are just not closing it out. How do you close a defensive play? You gotta get the rebound. So the Knicks are not a good defensive rebounding team, not because of Julius Randle, is really because of everybody else. So there's more to talk about that as time goes on. We got the fast break points is dead even. San Antonio, they I'm surprised. Well, they are missing a lot of guys, man. But I expect them to put the pedal to the metal in that third quarter and try to run us off the court. We'll see what happens, man. Let's take a look at the box score. The box score. I guess we could take a look at San Antonio. Like I said, San Antonio's missing a lot of guys, man. So they're starting obscure dudes. They got Bates Diop. He's like I guess a dirty work player. 6 rebounds. Not really much else. Joshua Primo, he's been playing pretty decent. I've been hearing his name all night, Joshua Primo. So he's basically on ball, playing decent, but not really such gaudy numbers. 5 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. This guy, Jacob Polte, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce his name, but I think he's from forgot what he said he was forgot what he said he was, some Eastern European country, but he's been playing pretty good. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. He's been playing decent, man. He's given Mitchell Robinson a run for his money. 4 offensive rebounds to 3 defensive. DeJounte Murray is their pulse right now, 14 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. The 14 points is a little bit too much, man. He's shooting well from the field, 66%. I don't anticipate him doing that again in the second half. So I guess I won't. I don't want to jinx it, like I said, but I can't see him getting 28 to 30 points on us tonight. So he might taper down. We just got to keep these other guys in check. Lonnie Walker, 2 for 10, so he's chucking it. Who else is out here? We got Brian Forbes. You got to be careful of. Tyler Johnson's a guy that I'm surprised that he's not in the league. I think he's in a 10-day contract right now. So I'm surprised that he's not on somebody's team. He's a good player, man. Down the line, he has a lot of injuries and stuff. Their main guys are not here, so I'm not going to talk about them. You put your guys out there. That's who you got, and that's who we're playing against, man. So the Knicks, it don't matter who we play, man. The Knicks always let teams off the hook. RJ Barrett's kicking ass tonight, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, nothing else. But he's shooting well from the field, 5 for 9, 14 points, like I said. Perfect from 3, perfect from the free throw line. He got hot at the end of the third quarter there, so that's what spiked that point total. So that's good, man. It's good when RJ Barrett's doing well, man. When he plays well, the Knicks look good, man. But it's up to him. It's up to him to be aggressive and really play his game. Mitchell Robinson, 3 dunks, free throws. Got fouled on a couple of different plays, so he made 3 out of 4. 6 rebounds, 9 points. I'm tired of this guy. Defensive rebounds, he only has 2. 4 offensive rebounds, man. So everything is just him standing at the rim and hoping that the ball comes to him. And that's why I can't stand him. I say it every single night. If we can move him, I think I would. I like his mobility. I like his ability to do that, but it's the potential. He can't set a pick. You know what I'm saying? He can't score outside of a dunk. You know what I'm saying? He complains too much to the refs. It is what it is, man. But he's a decent center. We need him right now. But if it's a possibility for us to get an upgrade, I'm with it, man. Alec Burke is doing what he does. Swiss Army knife. I'm not even going to say what stats he has. He's playing good tonight. Fournier's hitting some shots. He's playing good tonight too. I'm not going to say nothing about his stats either, man, because both of those guys are interchangeable. We're gonna need both of these guys to win tonight. Based on San Antonio. Emmanuel quickly. Same thing with him too, man. All three of those guys are basically the same. I think Alec Burke is the leader of them, and then Fournier right behind and followed by Emmanuel quickly. So all three of those guys are basically the same player. Shooting guards, doing a lot of extra ball handling and stuff like that. It is what it is. Quentin Grimes is just a rookie, man. Obi Toppin, he's done. And so was Taj Gibson. All three of those guys, Taj Gibson, Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, are just out there doing cardio. That's like the new cliche catchphrase now that everybody's saying. The guys are out there just running back and forth doing cardio. I think Mitchell Robinson keyed that term now. But Taj Gibson is out there just holding a spot. Quentin and Obi Toppin as well, man. So Obi Toppin got an alley-oop, basically. That's it. Otherwise he's useless. If he's not gonna be going backdoor, he's not gonna be setting picks and getting pick and rolls and that type of thing, catching the ball on the move. Then there's no point in him being out there. So if there's a move out there to be made, it's definitely out there, man. I wanted to do a standalone pod to talk about it, man. I think I will. So I'm gonna try not to talk about it so much tonight, but it's a long show, man. So I'm gonna end up talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Oh man, I'm about to throw up again. So anyway, like I said, I got this sportsbook thing on there. I'm on DraftKings Sportsbook. So if you click the link, if you haven't signed up yet, you can use my link, and then me and you both can get a bonus for signing it or not. It's up to you. Geraldine first, usually. I should keep tally of that, man. Who's gonna be the first one? Jack City, what's good, Jack City? RJ with the windmill. I was just looking at my man here. Man, I can't think of his freaking name right now. Let me see if I can get his name. Can't get his name, but I was just looking at AZ. There you go, AZ from drug dealer from the 80s, 90s. Looking at what do you call Vlad TV video. So Jack City reminds me of Sugar Hill, that type of thing. So I was interested in listening to what he had to say, not because of the history, because the history I don't really care to hear about it, because the crack era was crazy, man. If you lived in New York and you're old enough to remember, or if you were born during that time, I'm quite sure you got uncles and aunts and mothers and grandmothers that could tell you stories of what was happening around the time you were born. But it was a crazy era, man. But I enjoyed his interviews, Mr. AZ, because he don't glamorize it. He really don't want to talk about it, but he's just trying to get people to not hold them in that light and not that lifestyle. Keep that lifestyle out of there, man, because you try to be positive for the kids and stuff like that. So I think that's very important, especially in these days and times, man. The kids, all they have right now is the internet. Here's another show, Cobra Kai. For those that watch Cobra Kai, let me make the screen bigger because my dad likes to see me. So if you ever watch Cobra Kai or any of these new teeny bopper shows, they always make the teenager, the high school kid, like the focal point, like the person of reason, the intelligent one, and it's the grown-ups, the ones that have no intelligence, and the kids are teaching the grown-ups stuff. In life that happens, but the guidance part, I feel like they're really pushing that the kids are in control. The kids make their own decisions. They're trying to put that out there, along with other agendas too that I'm not going to talk about now. But the point I'm trying to make, with all this, man, is that you just have to be a master of your own self, man. When it comes to certain things, I know these networks and stuff like that, they're putting out their own agendas and stuff like that. My thing is like tradition is incredible. Passing on tradition, like this Knicks shit, man. We all Knicks fans. We enjoy the Knicks and whatever. San Antonio Spurs won for 20 years. Knicks won for 15 years with Patrick Ewing when he was here. Utah won for a lot of years. Tradition is a lot, man. The 70s, the passing the ball and stuff like that. The defensive chant. The Knicks invented that. So tradition is very important, man. So what the media is trying to do in social media and all these different shows and stuff like that. Even some of the things that are seen on this telecast, man. People are trying to put thoughts into your mind to take you away from the humanity that we are. The things the order of things that we have, man. Things evolve, but some things have to stay the same, man. I just want to hear what Kenny Payne got to say. I haven't heard his voice in a while.
And create havoc on the defense. The challenge is reading when to shoot and when to pass. Tonight he's done a great job the first half of getting in that lane and punishing the defender. Now we need him to mix up making passes.
Now, on the flip side, 14 points as
This is talking
well
about
for
Archie
Murray.
Barrett, yeah.
He's very efficient, 6 for 9 from the field. What can you do to make him more uncomfortable in the second half, especially when the game is this close?
2 things. One, he's a dominant right-hand driver, and he's getting downhill going right. We got to make sure we weak him, meaning send him to his left hand. And then the other is make sure the lanes.
Well, anyway, man, the point I'm trying to make is that tradition is important, man. Teaching the kids, being an example and stuff like that, because like I said, the internet is out there. Guys are glorifying a lot of different things out there, especially with the music, the drill music, the hip hop that's out right now. There's not a lot of positive music out. There's a lot of negative stuff. There's trance music. The music is very trancey, so it's a very hard time out there to be anybody, be a grown up, to be a young person. So just stay vigilant. I'm saying, do the best to have conversations with the young people, especially have conversations with each other, and just break bad with, the way that we enjoy these Knicks to come to these podcasts together, and social gatherings and the bars and stuff like that to gather around this one team. Let's have these conversations, man. Get to know each other, and and keep things tight amongst us. The way that it used to be. So sometimes the tradition is good, man. So I just wanted to say that. I always got something to say. So anyway, Knicks are back 11-20. That's my timestamp right now. Still tied up. Well, the Knicks, San Antonio tied it up 51-51 right now. Mitchell Robinson, all he could do is alley-oop, and somebody bailed him out. And here we go to the free throw line. If you guys listen to the telecast, Clyde is always talking about Breen is always fascinated with the free throws that Mitch Robinson shoots. It's beeline. He's watch when he shoots. It's very tight. Watch how tight he is. He has big, broad shoulders, but he keeps it tight, and he kind of almost hits himself in the shoulder every time he shoots it. He's one-handed, which is right, but something happens on the release. He comes up and he hits himself in the shoulder. Watch how he shoots it. Right now, he's shooting free throws. If anybody's on my time right now, he just shot the next one. Too much, forward bending of the wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like he's Salt Bay and shit. I'm just not a fan of Mitchell Robinson. I just don't think he's a good basketball player, man. With all the years that he's been in the NBA, he hasn't gotten better at all. So what do you want me to tell you? Knicks are playing good defense, man. Fournier got beat, but he was able to get back. Mitchell Robinson was there too. This kid Primo, man, Clyde keeps saying it too, man. He looks like a freaking baby. His lips are super, super bright, like a newborn baby, man. Like he just finished drinking a bottle. He's a little baby. He goes Julius Randle with an open 3-point shot. He gets the rebound. Here he goes, pushing the ball up the court. Very poised kid, man. Nice little take job. He had the layup. He missed it. Burks with the long rebound, coming up the court, setting up the offense. Julius Randle's in the paint. Let's see what they try to do there. I would like Julius Randle to, instead of going to the corner, to set up the post there. Because RJ Barrett is that, I also like that shot too. RJ Barrett needs to get to the free throw line and shoot free throw line jumpers. I think that's his game. But Julius Randle, man, sealing off his man like right with his 1 foot in paint is barbecue chicken every day, man. All day, every day. Yeah, man. He goes number 25, just killing Mitchell Robinson inside. What's the point? Mitchell Robinson's supposed to be defender. If a center has any skill, Mitchell Robinson looks like a fool against them. Julius Randle kicks it over to Fournier. Fournier mixing the match, playing a 2-man game with Randle, being defended well by Primo. Good player. He's going to be good, man. Kid is only 19. Number 10, floater almost makes it. That kid Primo, the whole thing with the youth, man. Like he's only 19, a lot to grow. But not all young people are made the same. But this kid, Mr. Primo, he's definitely going to be a good basketball player. You could just see it. The poise is there. Somebody like RJ, of course, these guys, he's only 21. People keep saying that, but at the same time, man, it's about personality. What kind of personality do these guys admit? RJ is going to be a good player. He's got to find consistency. How good is he going to be? I'm not sure if he's going to be that dude. But things happen, man. Things happen. But I'm not sure if he's going to be that guy, because it has to do with personality. It has nothing to do necessarily with the way that he plays, or the opportunity that he gets, Yeah, man. David C was good. We got Shaw Legacy. I'm gonna catch up with these comments, guys. Is there a lag because I see myself lagging a little bit. Is there lag in this thing here? Got Ricky Gonzalez here. Yeah, I understand that. The last second shot, the double step back, which was what used to be a travel. Now they let guys take 2 steps before they shoot on the perimeter. It's good. Big task. It's good. Holcomb. Pops is in the building. It's my guy right here, Mr. Jarrell. Parrish Duggars here. I got to say what's up to my peoples, man. When he plays with Force, absolutely. Same thing with Fournier. When Fournier got the crowd going and he's out and his adrenaline is pumping, he's really good. But if he doesn't have his adrenaline pumping, he's garbage. Complete garbage. He kind of reminds me of myself a little bit. When I was a player, like if I didn't have it going, I just wouldn't play wouldn't play good sometimes. But once you got me started, man, it was hard to stop me. At least in my opinion, from my perspective. I used to play ball a lot, man. Nobody wants to vouch for me. None of my friends, nobody that remember me playing want to vouch for me. But I used to be pretty good, man. That's why my hips are messed up now. Even my pops, man. Shout out to my pops watching, man. My pops don't never give me no props for the type of ball player I used to be. Just a street ball player. I never really played no organized basketball, if you want to call tournaments organized. Corner 3-point shot by number 1 there. That's what's that? Lonnie Walker. He's a Nick killer. Knicks are up by 2 still, man. A good timeout by Tom Thibodeau. Usually Tom Thibodeau takes a long time to get these timeouts. He waits till we get to lose the lead and be down by a lot before he calls a timeout. So nice little run by San Antonio. Knicks should be good, man. Knicks should be all right. Nice little run. Yeah, man. I'm down for this. I'm down for the trades and stuff like that. I guess I'll talk about it later on, man. Yeah, Grimes played good defense. But just like the game is not all about defense, man. Guys need to contribute other ways into this game. So I mean, it's good to be a good defender, but if you're only defending and you're not doing anything else, moving the ball and doing stuff off the ball is one thing also. But you got to contribute to the game, man. So if you're not contributing to the game, then you shouldn't play. You shouldn't play. Yes, when you come in here, in spot minutes and stuff like you do your thing. That's great, and I give Grimes all the props in the world for that. But the guy's not contributing enough. You know what I'm saying? The guy is not contributing enough. So it is what it is with Mr. Grimes here. Yeah, Mr. Big Tax always got something to say sometimes, man. Sometimes when let's say if the post game is going, not the post game, the analysis, the halftime stuff that I talk about, if that goes short, or if there's something I need to say, I need to get it off my chest, man. It always relates, whatever I say socially or anything else, it's still always going to relate back to sports and to basketball and the Knicks. So if you guys appreciate that, thanks for letting me know. Because like I said, there's a community. If you're going to be sitting here talking about the Knicks, let's get to know each other, man. I sat at tables with Knicks fans that, you could look at them and see that they've never even seen a black person in their life, or never even seen a Puerto Rican, in their life, or from the other side, never even seen an Indian guy, never sat down next to an Indian guy, talk to them, or heard an Indian guys talk the way that you talk. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different people in New York City, so many different lifestyles, and then when you get together and start talking, you kind of see how close that we are. So with these sports, man, it's the gateway. The sports is the gateway to I don't want to sound like I mean like the freaking what Black History Month is coming, man. But the gateway to freedom, man, is through sports. Sitting there talking that shit with your boys and with your friends, boys and girls, shooting shit, talking sports, watching sports. You know what I'm saying? That is the key to peace, man. I think Randall's holding back RJ. I don't know about that, man. That's the thing too. I'm trying to preach community here, but for another man to hold back another man or another woman holding back somebody else, man, you got to take responsibility for your own life. That's a lesson. That's a lesson that needs to be learned, and that's what I was trying to get at when I was talking earlier about tradition and stuff like that. These young kids act like they could do what they want to do, and then, like I said, in these movies and these TV shows, they're preaching that stuff that the parents, you don't need your parents, you can live by yourself and do what you want, what you need to do. You don't need your parents to tell you nothing. You can figure it out on your own. That's that is right to an extent. You know, because if your parents are messed up or if they teach you something, whatever that you don't agree with, you got to figure that out. That's your own lesson. You know, your own evolution. You know, you make your own agreements as time goes on, man. But to blame people for holding you back, man, you got to take responsibility for your life. You know, no matter what it is. Yeah, man. Mister, he's saying no live, boss. What's going on, man? Is on Facebook. You guys able to see? Yeah, I saw his minutes, man. What else? What else I need to see? He played good. You know, he played good, but you have to contribute to the game. You know, I'm talking about scoring wise. You have to be an active person scoring. You can't just leave it in. You can't just like complain that Julius Randle don't pass the ball and this, that, and the other. If you got guys that's out there that don't do nothing, they're playing good defense, or they're good making a good pass, but they're making that pass so Julius Randle can get the ball and shoot. But I thought the everybody doesn't want Julius Randle to shoot. You know, everybody wants Julius Randle off the team. So if Julius Randle's off the team, what is Grimes doing for you? You know what I'm saying? What is Grimes doing for you? You know, because he has to be that. He has to be that. He has to be. What I want to say. He has to contribute offensively. You know, defensively he got it. You know, he got it. Offensively too, he's doing a good job being a glue guy, passing the ball and stuff like that. But you got to be more. You got to be more. You know, you have to be a threat. You know, Grimes to me is not a threat, and he's not making his open 3-point shots either lately. You know, so. It is what it is. I saw his minutes. I've been watching the game. You know, you can't say I'm not watching it, man. If we watching the game together, I know we didn't watch the first half together, but I've been watching. You know, I'm watching here. You know the rules here. Halftime to crunch time. You know, I'm watching on my phone, taking care of my kids while I'm watching. You know, so I've been watching, ignoring my kids and all that stuff. You know, kids need to take baths, need to brush their teeth, need to clean up the house. I'm sitting in the room watching the game. You know, while my wife is yelling at them. So you already know what it is. Yeah, but Grimes is good. I'm not saying that he didn't mess up. You know, you can say what you want. You know, Grimes drew a charge, assist Mitch. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot more to the game. You know, you expect not you, just people expect the most out of certain players, but don't expect anything from other players. You know, so it is what it is. What's going on here? 65 to 58. So far, so good. Spoiler alert on the screen. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm about 20 seconds behind because my timestamp right now is 7:24. So 67 to 61. Spoiler alert: the Knicks about to score again. Nice dunk by Taj Gibson. So that gives me 67 to 61, which is good. I'm positive on my bet tonight. I put $50 on the Knicks, so hopefully we can pull it out. This Knicks always make it scary, man. I was worried about the third quarter of death. San Antonio did give us a nice push, a nice run. Greg Popovich, did a good job getting the guys ready. Nice little run to start the second half. But here we are now. The Knicks are just more talented than them right now. All of our top three scorers, Fournier, Barrett, and Julius is in the game. We got all our good defenders like Grimes. Grimes is out there doing his role thing. So we got all of our guys. Burks is there. All of our guys there. So we should be able to pull this out. It shouldn't be like one of those things where we are in trouble to lose the game in the fourth. We're just a better team than them. Because they don't have their main guys. They're missing White. I forgot his name, Derek White. They're missing the other guy, a couple of their forwards. Even some of the other guys that weren't playing, that are really good are not there. McDermott is really a positive for them, but I think he has everybody's on COVID protocols, man. COVID protocols, and a lot of them too. They got little injuries and stuff like that. So since they're doing the COVID protocol stuff, teams are probably letting guys, just say, if you got a nagging injury, take care of it now while they're giving us these 10-day contracts to catch up and stuff. So I'm good with it. 67 to 63. Good game, man. Good game. I'm keeping my eye on it. Good game. There's a lot of respect out there. There's no pushing and shoving, which I noticed. A lot of gentleman basketball out there, man. Nice little shot by Murray. He misses it. Randall with the ball, pushes it up, gives it up to RJ Barrett. So right now we have no point guard out there. We just got RJ, Burks, Julius, Fournier, and Mitch. Wow. Yeah. Julius Randle never sees that double team coming, man. He's got to be like blind in his left eye or something. Also, the pass to Fournier. Fournier needs to make those shots, man. You're a scorer in this NBA. You've been a scorer for a lot of years internationally, playing with Team France and stuff like that. So I mean, you drive down into the paint, you got to make those in between shots, man. Those off the backboard shots, man. You got to make those. You're a professional. Yeah, man. And this is the key. I think both teams are playing really good. Shout out to Fournier. We play really good when Fournier's playing good. So if we get RJ being consistent, Fournier being consistent, I think those two players, because Julius Randle's going to do his thing. If he can get Fournier and RJ to be more consistent, doing what they're supposed to do, then that's all you can ask for, man. Everything else aside from that, like Burks, if Burks gets hot, when Rose comes back, those are like pluses for us. But the consistency of just basically getting 15 points a game from those two guys, along with whatever else they bring to the game, that's really all we need consistently, because it just takes some pressure off everybody. The Garden seems a little quiet out there. Got a guy number 18 named Kakuk. Guy's name is Kakuk. Yeah, man. So I don't know what's up with Facebook. Pop said I think Pops can hear me. True that. My man here said it was the live is messed up. Shout out to Twitter. Twitter never contributes, but Twitter likes to take a peek. They like to see what I'm saying, but they don't want to contribute. So if you're on Twitter, say what up. If not, peace. Julius Randle, nice little pass for Fournier. He should have just pulled up, but step back three, he makes it. So I feel like the confidence is flowing through him, man. You can see his mouth is open. He's looking crazy. Good game so far. You got quickly he's guarding Murray right now. San Antonio looks like what are they gonna call a timeout? Or they call off the ball foul from Fournier. Yeah, Fournier probably should have popped that when he first got it, but he took a step back and allowed the defense to catch up to him. But he still was able to make it, man. So made shots are always better than missed shots, right? No matter how you make it. Yeah, man. So let me keep you up there, Mr. Davis C. Here comes Grimes, the all world player, Mr. Parrish. You got Grimes out there. Good defense there. He helped help a little deflection there out of bounds to San Antonio. You go Tyler Johnson, number 28. He's a good basketball player. Gives it out to Murray. Murray's top of the key. Nice little pick. Number 14 knows how to set a pick. Inside to Murray's a little step back jump shot from the free throw line. Perfect. Mitch Robinson inbounds pass. Knicks are bringing it up. Go quickly. He's the point guard now. Gives it to RJ. RJ's being guarded by Murray. Got caught up in the switch. And RJ makes a running floater with the left hand. I wish RJ had a finger roll. I wish he would shoot off the backboard more, because he's a strong guy, man. So I would like to see him go a little bit stronger instead of these running hook shot kind of things that he does, hook shots and push shots as he makes a nice little cross the lane push shot and one. Good shot there, man. Good shot. He got fouled before the hand. But, to me, these shots are like, whoa, hopefully it goes in, I wish he would be a little bit more stronger when he makes these shots, man. That's for the next his next evolution. He worked on the jump shot. Now he has to work on that in between game. 22 points. Thanks to Scorebot. That's my pops there, Mr. Scorebot. Yeah, 22 points. That's good for him, man. Let me check out this box score while we at it, man. Make this a little bigger so y'all can see it. Let's check out this box score. I'm gonna see what's going on with RJ. RJ scoring the ball good, man. Playing good team ball, decent defense. Julius Randle's doing what he can too, man. He's only 2 points, but he's got 10 rebounds, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He's contributing that way. 1 for 7, 0 for 3. I mean, the guy's under a lot of stress, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys are okay with Quentin Grimes not taking shots and being active offensively, and all these other players not really contributing. But RJ has all that pressure on him, as he should. He's the leading scorer, the go-to guy, the highest paid Nick, with only like 20 something, like 26 million, I think he gets paid a year, which isn't bad compared to other number one guys on other teams. But the pressure's on him, man. But when he's on that pressure, the other guys got to step up. Tonight, Alec Burks is doing his thing. Got 10 points, three rebounds. Fournier's doing his thing. 18 points, 5 rebounds. Was this 2 assists, 2 steals? He's playing pretty good. So that's great, man. If Julius is not shooting the ball well, the other guys got to pick up the slack. And tonight is the night. You like to see it. Mitchell Robinson also got 11 points, 7 rebounds. He's still stuck on 7 rebounds too, because he finished the first half with 7. He had 4 offensive and 3 defensive. He's still stuck on 7, man, with 22 minutes. Come on, man. 11 points. Most of it is on the free throw line tonight. 5 for 6. Still only 3 dunks. Not my kind of player, man. I'm not really a fan of him. I keep saying it, but it is what it is here. Let me see what's going on with San Antonio. San Antonio, there's a lot of players on their team that I'm fond of. Murray's one of them. Everybody loves Murray. I know everybody in New York probably wants DeJounte Murray to be the starting point guard for us, man. I feel you. 22 points tonight, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. He's good, man. 2 steals. He got a block. Really good player, man. He's like on the cusp of greatness. So I would love to get my hands on him. No rainbow. Lonnie Walker is decent. He's shooting the ball bad tonight, but he's a decent player. He has some potential. A lot of guys on this team are like Jacob. Jacob is good. Their center. A lot of guys. Ebanks is good. Tyler Johnson, Brian Forbes. Got a lot of decent players on their team. And this is the B team. So let's get back to the game. Right now, the Knicks are starting to pump that lead, 76-67. That's good stuff there, man. Not just because I got $50 on the Knicks tonight, but it's just good to see the Knicks playing good basketball, man. Against a quality team. Especially taking care of home too, man. It's just great business, man, for the Knicks to take care of home. He goes quickly, the stutter step, dribbling around the perimeter and nowhere to go. RJ Barrett's getting the ball, being guarded by a shorter Tyler Johnson. Nice little post up. The double team is there. Gives it right to Quentin Grimes, the man for 3. Quentin Grimes, where you at? Where you at, Paris Drugger? Paris Duggar. My bad, guy. I'm at 5% right now on my other screen, aka my phone. So I might have to get up to get a charger because I don't have my charger here. Or I might just put the game on the screen. I wonder how long it would take for YouTube to kick me off the screen if I put the game up. Let me see. Let me talk to you guys. Yeah, RJ's the cornerstone. Whenever he has a good game, he's the cornerstone. But when he has a bad game, nobody says nothing. You got to be there for when he has bad games, man. It's good to talk about him when he plays good, but you got to be there when he plays bad too, man. You never trade. Absolutely. He's still young too, so he's still on the timeline of young players. Absolutely. Point guard. He will be a point guard here. He will be a legend right off the bat because he's exactly what we've been begging for as a point guard. I know you did, Mr. Duggar. I'm getting a little bit of lag, man. Hopefully, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully, I'm not messing up the stream here. What are you talking about? Wi-Fi. I need some of your Wi-Fi, Bodega. I thought you would be at the game. Yeah, absolutely. Tonight. Let me live, man. Let me live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know where he sits too, man. He usually sits right underneath the Knicks basket on the Knicks side of the court, right next to the bench. That's where he usually sits. So if anybody wants some action, you know what I'm saying? Send a drink down to the lower level underneath the basket. Nice block by RJ, bro. He goes quickly, going nowhere, doesn't know what to do. Quentin Grimes, nice little jab step, pull up 3-point shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Mitchell Robinson's there for no reason, getting beat by Tyler Johnson. Ball out of bounds. Oh my God, man! So come on, man. I don't want to keep talking about it, man. But I'll mention it one more time, man. If a billionaire offers you, let's say, $10 million to let him stick something in your orifices, would you do it? $10 million. You know what I'm saying? $1 million is one thing, but $10 million is a whole nother story, man. I know my pops don't want to hear this conversation, man, but just joking around, guys. Grimes' shot is wet. He just missed a wide open jump shot just now. Yeah. Is it a 30-second lag or I'm just behind 30 seconds? Yeah, I know you said cornerstone. Oh, a cornerstone, because there is 4 corners. I get you. I get you. All right, so let me unplug this. Hopefully that'll mess up the stream. I gotta plug my phone up because that just died on me. And I'm not sure if we're gonna get any sound on this thing, but let's play around with this. I'm gonna get rid of this, and let's see if YouTube kicks me off of let's see if YouTube kicks me off my stream, because I'm gonna play some New York, some live content here. Gotta make sure I turn down the sound. I'm gonna blow my eardrums off with this damn thing. So let's play a game, guys. Let's watch some. Let's see if we can get the game up on the screen here. Oh shit! Don't snitch. All right, don't snitch. This is our little secret. Don't snitch, okay? This is our little secret. We're gonna see if we can get this Knicks game here. Just a fool around. We'll see here, okay? Don't be snitching. This is just for us. There's not a lot of people in here. You know what I'm saying? They're only going after people that are actually making money with their YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not actually making a lot of money with this shit here. I'm not making any. Even though I am monetized, y'all, I'm not making a lot of bread. So, you could just see that by my views and stuff, whether or not I'm making bread or not. You could do that math. There's a little bit of a lag, lag in the stream, but it is there. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? So 72, 79, Knicks are up by 7. That looks good. So a little bit of a lag here. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this on the screen with the lag on. So right now, Emmanuel quickly pushing the ball up the court. Kick it back into RJ. Quentin Grimes passes up the 3. He was out of bounds, bro. He was wide open. Quentin Grimes was wide open. He should have just pulled up. So I think the stream is in jeopardy. I think the stream is in jeopardy because I'm starting to go in slow motion. All right, so I got the charge going, man. So I think I might have to go back to my other screen. But this is like a little bonus footage here for a little while. Hopefully this works, and for the time being, so I can get my screen back here. Good defensive play by the Knicks, man. 2 times up, 78-72. See if we can get the score. Goes RJ coming around the screen there, going downhill. Not able to finish. He gets bailed out by the refs. I love modern technology, man. I gotta get my internet game up, man. I thought I did do that. I thought I did because I did upgrade my internet, but for some reason the stream is not still not strong, and I'm still not able to download at the same time. Well, meanwhile, other guys are driving in their cars, doing straight podcasts, doing 70 miles per hour on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm at home with an Ethernet connection, and I still can't get the game to go, anything to go right. So we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, Grimes is gonna get pulled, man. Now I'm wired, bro. Yo, shout out to it. This is my guy here, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. This is the godfather of my kids right here. Yeah, man, I'm wired, bro. I don't know why I have such problems with my internet. I know my wife is watching her bullshit ass TV shows, man. So maybe that's the reason. So I'm gonna go back to my offline stuff here. So I'm gonna pull this off, guys. That was a little bonus. Hopefully I don't get kicked off YouTube, but I'm taking that off. So let's give the stream a chance to catch back up. So Mr. Scorebot is here, and we turn this down not to interfere. But we back in business, man. I got my screen going here, so we can get busy, man. I'll put the score on the screen in a second, man. So my pops is gonna be Scorebot for now. 82-74. That is the accurate score. Knicks are up by a lot. RJ's going crazy. He goes Quentin Grimes with an open 3-point shot. He misses it. Obi Toppin right there to get the rebound, and he wasn't able to get it. He didn't box out. He just stood there. That's the key to basketball, man. There's a lot of things that Obi Toppin doesn't do. Boxing out, and Mitch Robinson doesn't box out either, man. So, a lot of times these guys be stuck underneath the basket. Guys, they just put their forearm on them and they can't move back because, you have to establish that box out. You got to establish that box out, and get ready for the rebound. You can't just rely on your offensive ability. And that's the problem with Obi Toppin and most of our young guys, man. If Obi Toppin will learn to box out, get down low, push that booty out, and get the guy back, then he'll be able to get his hand on these rebounds, man. But it is what it is. Yeah. So how was it now, man? Let me know how the stream is now. I like to mess around. I like to mess around with this stuff. Yeah, man. Long time, mister. Hope everything is going good on your end of the earth, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All the good stuff. RJ Barrett again with the baby. Please go in on floater shots, like it's 1976. RG really needs to get that shit going, man. The Miller Scooter, that's Primo. That's young Primo in San Antonio, man. He's really good. You want to talk about people that we're always talking about potential guys are going to be good in the future and stuff like that. This guy Primo actually is going to be that guy. He just turned 19 last month, so the dude was 18. He's the youngest player in the NBA. I think they were saying that he was like one of the youngest players in NBA history. I think, to ever play. I'm not don't quote me on that. You guys can do what you need to do when it comes to that. So I did get a nice boost, because guys thought I was on a show in the game. I won't be showing the game anymore, so I'm just doing the manual stuff, looking at Monica McNutt. What a crazy name, man. I remember her when she played in for Georgetown. She was pretty good. It seems like a long time ago, man. I mean, probably like a decade ago. Time flies, man. I'm trying to tell you, time flies. A lot of people, they always talking about like young people. They always say, "Oh man, you old." And then you looking at them, you're talking about the guys like 26. 26 is not old, man. Before you know it, 10 years ain't nothing. 10 years goes by. Next thing you know, 20 years goes by, and you're like, damn, like, yo, man, I remember when I used to do that. When you think about it, yo, son, that was like 20 years ago. Yeah, it was 20 years ago. So time flies, man. Why spend the time being a dick? Spend time having a good time with your peoples, man. Time moves on. You're gonna do your thing. Why make life miserable for yourself? Why make life miserable for other people? They need to play Knox. Absolutely. They need to play Knox, bro. They need to stop playing Obi, and they need to play Knox. If Obi Toppin is not going to get rebounds on the inside, if he's not going to box out, then put Knox in there. Knox is not going to box out either, but Knox is going to hit that three. Well, Obi Toppin gets that corner 3-point shot where he shouldn't be sitting at. He's gonna knock it down. Hey, Disc, I see you contributing. Toppin is chanting to 2.0. At least when Fry was here, Fry was at least trying to be an inside player. We at least had the basics down for that. Later on in his career, he became a 3-point shooter. But in the beginning, at least he was attempting to be the guy that we thought he was going to be. He actually was all right. He wasn't that bad. He was all right. People were saying Tim Duncan and stuff like that. Maybe he could have been, but he fell into a role and ended up being the 3-point shooter at the end of his career, man, which isn't bad. I'm not hating on that. The Grimes need to hit one of them shots, bro. If he's not hitting those shots, especially when the Knicks start taking guys out, like right now, RJ right now is the go-to guy. So Grimes got to hit that shot. Quickly was late giving it to him, back to RJ. See, we can't win like this. We can't win with RJ dribbling the ball and then we swing it around to give it back to RJ. So some of these other guys got to contribute to this game. You can't just leave it on the one guy, on the one scorer. This is not the 90s. Michael Jordan is not out there. Mitch Richmond is not out there. To save your basketball, this is not it, man. We can't play that game. What you guys seeing here? That's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, they kind of look, they like they could be cousins. No, they're not. They don't look nothing alike. They look nothing alike. He looks 14 though. I'll play around with it, man. Like I said, I got to get my Wi-Fi up, to get the stream a little stronger. And then, maybe I'll sneak it in a couple times. Because like I said, the views right now are not so high where YouTube is going to be bothering me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll play it around sometimes, especially the games like this where we're not really playing like a top-notch opponent. So I'll play around with it, throw the game out for a little bit. But like I said, I don't want to corrupt the stream where the stream goes down, in the middle of me trying to do that, man. So we'll see. I'll toy around with it. But if you guys start hitting that like button for me, what I'm saying, sharing the broadcast, letting people know about me and stuff like that, then the views will go up, what I'm saying, and then I won't be able to do that. So, if you want to see the game, don't hit the like button. Don't subscribe. Yeah. Willie Gibson, what's good, my man? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Yeah, 35 ain't old, man. 35 ain't old. But to young people, young people talk about it. Yo, shout out to State. I haven't talked to State in a couple of days, man. I need to check in to see make sure he's doing good. But State is like 31, but State acting like he young. 31 in the grand scheme of things is young, but not really. You know what I'm saying? 31 is when you start to put together that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You're young, you're coming out of your 20s, you're still young enough to party. You know what I'm saying? But you got to start putting together that knowledge that you learn, the mistakes that you made in your 20s, and start putting those pieces together, while you're in your 30s. You start to evolve as a human being, and that mind start thinking. Tyler Johnson in the corner for 3. Rebound by Taj Gibson. He goes RJ. RJ's on fire right now. I love it when RJ's on fire. You could just see it. It's like it looks like the last dragon, like he got the glow out there. RJ Barrett just holding on to that dribble in between the legs, being guarded by the center. Here he goes on the inside turnaround jump shot. It's good, man. This guy got the glow. You know what I'm saying? He got the glow. He got that hop step. He's showing his teeth. Breathing over doing that stuff. He goes Obi Toppin, a complete waste on the inside. Okay, loose ball foul there. I think they called it on RJ. RJ just got caught in the mix there. But this guy, Obi Toppin, is a complete waste on the inside. He's not going to do nothing for you. Everybody's so happy to see Obi Toppin get dunks. Oh, how come we don't run and pick and roll for Obi Toppin? Because Obi Toppin needs to freaking rebound. He needs to rebound. He needs to take care of what power forwards need to take care of, man. If he's not doing that, then why are you rewarding him with alley-oops? Why are you taking time out of the offense to give the kid alley-oops? Yeah, man, 65 ain't old too, man. In the grand scheme of things, 65 is not old. Because right now, the retirement age for people that work office jobs and that type of thing is about 67. And unless you got a pension or something like that, your retirement age is 67. So 67 right now is the new 50-something, man. So there's a lot of 60-year-old people that look good. My pops is one of them. My pops looks good for his age. Still doing a lot of stuff that I don't do. I know he's playing. My pops is playing basketball, every week and stuff. Still playing basketball with decent run. For his age. Stuff that I'm not doing. Still look good. Nice little shot by Emmanuel quickly. So the Knicks are filling themselves now, man. So we're just taking advantage of this team. Let's put the score up now. So I think the stream is stable now. Let's put this score back up. Yeah, man. So shout out to everybody that popped in thinking they were going to look at see a free game. Yeah. Now I'm not able to share nothing. Yeah. Come on. Now I'm not able to share anything. You son of a. All right, so let me do this manually now. It's always something. So I'm used to it now, man. Like all the stuff, like you guys have no idea, man. Like I've been doing a podcast for a while, so I kind of know how to navigate certain things, man. But a lot of times the world is like burning down on my end, and I try to keep my cool. That way I can keep at least keep the stream going while everything is breaking down in front of me on my screen. So there we go. The score is gonna come back up in a second. Knicks are up by a lot, 94-77, man. Let's keep it busy, man. I wish I would have put a little bit more money on this game. Yeah. So I think I'm doing good, man. I think I'm doing good. I put 50, like I said. Man, I think the payout is 100. So I think I'm doing good with that, man. He goes Primo. Primo's good, man. Nice and poised. Number 11, get into the paint. He paused for Mitchell Robinson. Got them to pause. Froze him. Nice little shot. He didn't make it, but that kid is gonna be good. That kid is gonna be good. Watch out next year for that kid. He might be ready for some more playing time. Yeah. Popovich was coming for us. Nice block by Tyler Johnson on a man quickly on a pull-up three-point shot. Popovich was coming for us. He had a game plan to get us on our heels because we don't play well in the third quarter. We withstand that. We got through it. RJ got a little swagger in his step, and now we back. Nice little steal there by on Grimes. Grimes is a rookie, man. He's not playing. He's not going to play his best ball right now. But his days are coming. I think that as the Knicks make their trades, even this year, he's going to be. I think he might be needed on a larger role. Depending if he can make a trade or not. Smart basketball player. He didn't turn it over. Was able to get the ball to Burks to get a nice little corner three-point shot, man. Great, man. Knicks are up by 20. I can go to sleep. Tonight, hopefully. We got 7 minutes left. I can go to sleep well tonight without being stressed out, without having to do deep digging and trade stuff. I'm still looking at my phone while I should be sleeping. Two-man game with Burks with Julius Randle. Julius Randle's kind of like getting over there. He goes Grimes again with another wide open three-point shot in the corner. He makes it. Very good. Very good. San Antonio calls a timeout. Knicks are cruising, man. What you guys are doing right now? True that. Knox should play. There's no reason for Knox not playing 10 minutes, man. Grimes needs to play. He needs to be out there. But we definitely need that forward. And Knox is there. If we got him out there, if you want Obi Toppin to shoot threes and you want him to start his offense on the perimeter, give Knox the ball. Give Knox some run. It is what it is. What are you saying? Most of Isaiah Thomas's draft picks got rings on other teams. Yeah, not for nothing. A lot has been said about Isaiah Thomas's time as a Knick, but he drafted pretty decent, man. He shot for the fences on all these trades and all his free agent signings. You want to talk about Mo Taylor? He took a chance on Mo Taylor because if you looked at Mo Taylor's, plus 48 minute stats, he could have been an all-star. But the dude couldn't keep his weight down. He wasn't he was never in good shape. So Isaiah Thomas thought that because he's Isaiah Thomas, he can whip these guys into shape. Jerome James played good right before Isaiah Thomas paid him. And then he went on to, be true to his name, Big Snacks. Eddie Curry, he tried to make Eddie Curry an all-star. He was feeding him that 1 year. I think he was 18-7. So he's feeding him that year, trying to pad his stats to get him noticed out there in the NBA. But, sometimes guys don't have it, man. They just don't want it. They don't want it as bad as you do. He gave Jamal Crawford a platform. Jamal Crawford already scored 50 already in with the Bulls, but he came to the Knicks and made a name for himself. In Chicago, people don't really remember Jamal Crawford when he was in Chicago, because they weren't a good team then. But once he got to the Knicks weren't good either. But he made a name for himself there, and set his legacy there. A lot of good players, man. David Lee, shout out to Shanny Fry. So many good draft picks, under Isaiah Thomas, man. So he got to get some props. Nate Robinson, bunch of people, man. Yeah, this is the tradition I'm talking about, Pops, man. The moving of the ball and stuff like that is great. It's fantastic, man. Moving of the ball, being unselfish, playing good defense. That's Knicks basketball. That is the tradition that we've lost all these years. We're dangerously close to getting it back, man. RJ Barrett is good. We need to find another player to get in the mix with these guys. This window is open right now because we got to pay RJ soon. Julius Randle already got paid. We got to figure out who's going to be the next guys to fill in these holes around them. So the time is now. Great stat right now. The Knicks are beating San Antonio 18-2 in this fourth quarter. Holy moly! Tyler Johnson with a top of the key jump shot. Here goes Burks. Burks is setting the table now. He's the point guard. Emmanuel Quick is in the corner. Grimes is doing a little bit of moving. got a little curl play and a little action here to give Julius Randle wide open wide open layup. Something's going on with Julius tonight. I feel like he don't got it. The confidence is not as high tonight. You know, so something's going on with Julius. Normally, Julius would have made that layup there, but he opted to make that next step and try to jam it into Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was already set up to try to get the rebound. So anyway, Julius Randle just set a screen there, acting like he don't want the ball. It looked like he don't want the ball. He's dribbling. He's trying to Brooks is trying to set him up with a pick. He's being guarded by a little guy. Julius Randle looked like he don't want to shoot it. It's all good. Quickly, just shots at three. It was Tyler Johnson with the rebound. Anybody seeing the body language I'm looking at, man? Something's going on with Julius Randle. I don't know if he's not feeling good or something. He didn't even box out on Polo there. I would. It's so bad right now. I would take Julius Randle out the game. It's so bad right now. I would take Julius Randle out. Something's going on with Julius. Yeah, either he's tired or something's going on. He just set a pick there, kind of a lazy. Watching this game here, Emmanuel quickly going nowhere. Mitchell Robinson on the inside was able to get a nice little layup and one. Yeah, man, that's good, man. He's got to be able to finish, man. He needs to work on that. He's been in the NBA too long. He's got to be able to finish these plays. Something's going on with Julius. I think he needs to come out. Because if he's not feeling good right now, he needs to come out. Because when you're playing like this, that's how you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I tore my ACL the same way out there. Wasn't really feeling it. Didn't really get a chance to warm up, that type of thing. And I went out there, and next thing you know, I got myself involved in like a this, but in the mouth. Next thing you know, I'm on the floor holding my leg. Yo, this guy, number 14 on San Antonio is Banks. Ah, man, these guys, the Knicks need that. Knicks need some guys that can finish on the inside like that. Nice little corner three-point shot. Knicks are holding it down, man, for us tonight. Burks is hitting some timely buckets. RJ had it. Now, Burks is doing it now. San Antonio's trying to create something. Good defense by Burks, man. Grimes was in there too. Grimes, was in there, causing that deflection. Man, you quickly is at the top of the key right now, running the point. Pick and roll to nowhere. Driving around, just dribbling around with no rhyme or reason what the hell he's doing. Pull-up jump shot is good. Quickly he's going to learn. It's not going to be tonight, but he's going to learn. Yo, Julius Randle is like the black Larry Bird. Yeah. People are saying that now. I actually did a pod. If you guys could scroll through my shit, I actually did a pod comparing Obi Toppin and Julius Randle to Mikal and Bird. It's funny, but potentially, if Obi Toppin can ascend and get there, I don't think he is. But if Obi Toppin can ascend and get to that level, we can have a double-ended, power forward. Both guys are all-stars. Maybe it could be that way, but it doesn't look like that. But not for nothing, Julius Randle is putting up Larry Bird numbers, man. Passing the ball, rebounding, and shooting the three. Yeah. Don't kill me, man. Numbers say one thing. The play on the court is another story. But the numbers do say something. Yeah. 107-84 for those that can't see on the screen. Yeah. What are you guys saying, man? Holcomb. Glad you guys enjoy my nonsense, man. Yeah, Bob Saget was 65. But, if you look at Bob Saget, he didn't look too healthy, man. He looked a little swollen around the neck. Something was going on with him physically. Not in the best shape. You got to be appreciative. You got to be appreciative of your life, man. Absolutely. You got to be appreciative of your life, man. You could die at any minute, or you could live to 99. Like Betty White. There's another guy. Man, the one that Puffy sampled for the Biggie record. He actually did the melody for Juicy, and that was a sample that was used for Juicy. This guy's name is Mute. I can't pronounce the name. It's Mtmune. I know my guy Distolo knows who I'm talking about, right? But when during the time when they were doing heavy sampling and stuff like that, he didn't beef. Of course he gave them a little hell. They had a little lawsuit type of thing going on, but it wasn't the fact that he didn't want the kids to use his beats. Yo, you could use my melodies, but pay me. Let's talk. Work on how much money am I going to get off this record if I'm going to allow you to use my sample my music. Fine, you know what I'm saying. But just pay me. So at that time there was a lot of hating, about that. But my thing is, if you're getting paid, then what's the point? The one thing that was going on during that time with the sampling when it was really going strong, the sampling was bad because guys were trying to hide it. They didn't want the original person to know that they was getting the sample. What's going on here, man? They just showed East New York just now. They were just in looked like they were in Star City back here. What's going on? No, excuse me. That's what do you call that's in the Bronx. That's Co-op City. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this commercial. But anyway, the sampling and stuff like that. My thing is, like, if you're gonna sample, it's cool, man. But you got to give credit where credit is due to the guys. But at the same time, there should have been a conversation. There should have been a conversation with the sampling. You have the sample. Listen, can I get the sample? Yes, you can. Blah blah. I'm gonna give you X amount of money for this record that you did. That I'm gonna sample and make a new record. There's a conversation to be had. From your era of music, my era of music. Let's get together and have a conversation and let's build. People don't do that. You go to an arena. How many times you go to an arena and guys don't even talk to each other? It is a packed stadium. Everybody's cheering and stuff, but nobody's really talking to each other. You ever talk to anybody at a game? Sometimes it happens. You talk to people at the game. That's an opportunity to meet people that you wouldn't normally meet. Get to talk to people and let them know you. It's an opportunity. And you can't let those opportunities pass, man. 65 is young. 65 is young. So you can't show up your opportunities to do good things. To experience life with people. Shout out to my pops. I'm always getting on my pops about that, man. Me and my pops is way overdue to do a father and son thing, man. So I'm putting you on the spot on my podcast that we need to get up with each other, man. Time ain't don't wait for nobody. Let that be a lesson for anybody here. Once again, shout out to my cousin. My cousin passed away. His name is Shamik. His name is Shamik. For my family, this is the family from Flower Rockaway. On my mom's side, he passed away from COVID. He was one of those guys. He's Muslim. He didn't want deal with those injections or anything like that. He was very strong in his little beliefs that he had. He was crazy, man. My cousin Shamik was crazy, but he recently passed away from COVID. So COVID is for real. For those that still don't believe it, just protect yourself, man. I know wearing that mask is annoying. I don't like to wear it. But it's not necessarily about wearing the mask, man. You know what it is. Stay yourself away from certain situations, man. Keep yourself safe. I haven't been sick since COVID hit. I've never had COVID. People I've had COVID multiple times. My sister had it twice. I know people at work that had it like 4 times. And they're fully vaccinated. And boosted. You know what I'm saying? So, life don't wait for nobody, guys. Knicks 88 to 109. Good stuff, man. 2 minutes left in this game. I'll be out your hair. And then we can enjoy our nights, man. I'm gonna try to enjoy my night. I know my wife is watching TV and stuff in the other room. I'm gonna try to spend some time with her and talk about some things. Here goes Kevin Knox. Almost got a steal in the backcourt there. So this is garbage time. Got Tyler Johnson finally makes a 3-point shot in the corner. I know he must be kicking himself. He's had opportunities all game. Obi Toppin. Here goes Deuce McBride. Obi Toppin is in the corner. See, Obi Toppin threw his hands up just now. I don't know if anybody saw that. Obi Toppin threw his hands up because he wanted the ball back to him in the post, but they swung the ball over. So that's something to rewind. Look at the 1 minute and 35-second mark. Take a look at that play and watch the body language on certain of these guys. Obi Toppin might need to get up out of here, man. Nice little pick from to Grimes trying to get the alley-oop. You know, Obi Toppin only cares about getting that alley-oop, man. He only cares about that. That's it. So, you know, that's not good, man. You know, he's young, but he's not young. He's like 23, 24, whatever how old he is now. Just shot a 3-point shot. He misses it. Jericho Sims fighting for the rebound, not in good position. You know, these young guys got a lot to learn, man. You know, a lot of old people got a lot to learn too. You know, but we can do it together. That's what I'm trying to preach right now. Knicks are fooling around. You know, these young guys, young San Antonio Spurs came in there, and now they chopped the lead, you know, almost down to 10 now. So I think it's a 15-point lead if my math is good. 45 seconds left in this game. Goes Knox dribble into nowhere. Goes Deuce. Did Deuce cut his hair or did he braid it down? I think he braided it down. He goes Knox with a rainbow 3-point shot. Here goes San Antonio. The young guys are not doing a good job holding it down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this score high, guys. Wow. These young boys in San Antonio trying to do their thing. Here goes Obi Toppin. He couldn't wait to get that dunk off. Yeah, man. What are you guys talking about here before we get up out of here? Yeah, the guard is cheering for trolling Randall. It is what it is. Yeah, man. We're almost out of here. David Lee, late first round pick. Ronaldo Bachman. Not for nothing, Ronaldo Bachman is probably one of the greatest Puerto Rican basketball players of all times, man. He's playing really good in Puerto Rico. So we finally won the game, 111-96. We took care of business, and I just won my bet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. Once again, shout out to anybody that's into gambling. You know, like I said, I did have my thing that's pinned up in the comments. Click the link if you haven't already signed up for DraftKings Sportsbook, and me and you both can get a little bonus for it. So anyway, this is your boy E-Rule. Another halftime of Crunchtime show. I need to do some more regular podcasts, man, because you know I have some thoughts. I've always got thoughts. You know I like to talk, man. So I always got something that I want to say. You know, out there in this Knick land and stuff. But I just don't have time, man. But I'm gonna try to make time to get more content in for you guys. All right, without further ado, thanks, Distolo. Good to see you on these internets, man. I wish I could see you in person. Bodega Wi-Fi, you know, all my guys here, Big Task, David C. Shout out to David C. Contributed a lot today. Knicks for Life, shout out to coming in late, my man. I am Jarrell's always here. Pops, love you. See you guys on the next one, man. Peace.